What's going on, guys? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at FANSTOYS FT12T Grenadier, their take on a masterpiece styled Insecticon bombshell. And so far, it looks really cool, and I've just got the box so far. As you can see, it's very shiny, very stout, and very thick, and very heavy box. And you can see on the back here we've got a whole bunch of verbiage that I am not going to read to you. I'm going to just focus the camera real quick here, and I'm going to let you guys pause this should you choose and read all of this stuff. So go. Alright, that's plenty of time. As you can see, you've got an image of the robot mode and insect mode on the back. We've got a rhinoceros beetle guy here, and you can see some lovely artwork from, I believe this is WMD Unicron's artwork. Very nice on the back, or on the top and front. And of course, Grenadier on the side. FANSTOYS. So yeah, that's quite enough of the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure itself. Okay guys, so here we have Grenadier in his alt mode, and I know he was packaged in robot mode, so at the end of the video I'll transform him back. It's a very simple transformation though, so hopefully you won't really need too much instruction. I did it without the instruction booklet. I may have missed a step or two, but he looks like Bombshell to me. And there are a couple extra things, and dang, he's heavy. There are a couple extra things in the box that I just wanted to show you guys before we kind of move on into articulation, transformation, all that kind of thing. So he does come with a few accessories. He's got, well, like I said, the instruction manual here, still sealed. Come on, buddy, get out. All right, fine. We'll just leave that in there. He comes with a little collector card as well. Guide, FANSTOYS 2015. Now I want to see it. Dang it. Maybe there's cool stuff in here. We're not letting this go. And by that I mean I'm not letting this go. Alright, so we got the instruction booklet here. Yeah, so there you go. And I'll show you this stuff too. I don't know what that's supposed to... I'm not sure what that's supposed to be, but whatever. Oh, it's changing out his legs. Never mind. So, no slidey panels, no nothing like that. Okay. Turn up. Transformation complete. There might be some difference between photo and actual product. I was hoping that there would be like a thing, but you can see here he does come with an extra gun right there, and it does fit in his alt mode or beast mode or insect mode, whatever you choose to call it. It does fit back here between his legs, but it looks dumb sticking out of his butt like that, so I'm not going to do it. But let me show you the other accessories here real quick. He does come with, like we just saw, the gun itself, which is really cool. It's like his his insect mode nose, but it's not, which is very cool. Yeah, and that does fit right in the back of the insect mode. He also comes with this extra chest plate here, which is clear, translucent plastic rather than this kind of metallic gold. And to be honest with you, I'm not sure which one I'm gonna go with. I really like the clear plastic. But this one looks so good, and it's got the extra paint apps on it, so I don't know. I haven't made up my mind yet. There is room for a faction symbol. I'm not sure if I have any Decepticon symbols hanging around, but if I do, I'm definitely going to put those on there. He also comes with extra legs, as we saw briefly in the instruction manual. He does come with legs that are more reminiscent of his Generation 1 incarnation. I don't believe I will be using these because they are all kind of just short and stumpy. with very limited, if any, articulation. So I kind of like this more beefy, like longer, more articulated legs look better. As you can see, there's lots of articulation in these guys. You can kind of move them around however you want, kind of like that. Looking pretty cool. Yeah, just very, very cool. I do like that a lot more. And last but not least, he comes with these little guys, little Energon Cubes. I did not know that he included these, and that's really cool. You get 3 of them. Just little clear plastic blocks, but that's pretty neat. I'm happy to have them. So, yeah, those are the accessories. And then moving right along, we have the figure itself. And this guy is super cool, and again, super heavy. Very, very robust insect mode. You can see the bottom here. Everything is nice and tightly compact. Nothing crazy going on. These are the little pegs right here that his gun is meant to fit on. But again, I'm not going to really bother with that necessarily. Nice chromed proboscis. And he just looks really good with the metallic purple on all of this die cast here, and then the metallic gold just looks absolutely fantastic. Little purple accents on the legs here. Otherwise, you got a matte black, mostly because a lot of this is die cast, and it just looks really good. Kind of the matte plastic against the metallic gold. Kind of shine. It really does look quite good. And to give you a quick size comparison, here he is with an MP car, just to give you an idea of the size of this guy. So he's a decent size in his insect mode. So that is really cool. Now, as you can see, he does have some articulation going on in this mode. He can move this up and down. You can move this up and down if you so desire, for whatever purpose you like. You can shorten this thing if you want to, and it does come out a little bit. It does rotate. I don't know, it's not really that big a deal. The legs, these particular legs that he comes with, you can rotate these forward and back, pretty much to your heart's content. There's a joint here, joint here, joint here. You've got this one, which rotates back and forth. There's a joint here in the center, and those fold up quite nicely as well. And then back here is a little bit of a squeak, but it's all right. And this goes back and forth a little bit on this little rocking pivot here, and then it can go in and in quite a bit, to your liking. So that is pretty much all the articulation we're talking about as far as the insect mode here. So let's take a look at his robot mode. Now, transforming him to robot mode is actually very, very simple. So what you want to do first is come around the bottom here, and we're just going to unclip. He's got these little clip points here. You can see these kind of outer shell bits that clip into his forearms, and we're just going to go ahead and unpeg those. A little bit of extra plastic on that. Just unpeg those and pull them out like so. Just kind of get the insect legs out of the way for now, and kind of pull them up like that. Then we're just going to take the arms, pull these guys up, and get these separated and out to the sides, out of the way. Next up, we're going to go ahead and grab the legs here, or grab the butt end of the beetle, the butt of the beetle, and we're just going to split it like so, and just twist it right around, just like that. Okay? We're going to turn it toward the front, like so. And now what you want to do is grab this whole piece with the insect leg, and this is pretty cool, and we're going to go ahead and rotate that in like so. And then this slides up, and I'm not sure what the deal is with that. To be quite honest, I really don't know what that's about, but I don't think that has any real significance. Anyway, you can kind of do these up however you want, but you want to go ahead and just rotate the feet first. So the feet are like this. They kind of start out like so, and you just want to twist them back kind of where they were before, and then flip out the toe, and then this guy will become a heel for your robot. And then you can kind of put the leg, the insect leg, however you like. I think it looks probably best back here as kind of an extra heel for the robot mode, but you can you know, push it up against the back of the leg and then push this down, although that may limit your posability slightly. So you may just want to put it down and like so. So it's kind of out of the way and adds a little bit extra support and doesn't really detract anything from the look of the figure. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We're just going to do that and that. Flip the toe, flip the heel, that goes around and then up like so. And again, I don't know what's up with this little panel, so I do apologize if I'm missing something super important. But because it does transform that way, he does get some ankle tilt going on here, so you got that going on. Yay, yay, yay. Now, we're going to get into the robot head. So we're going to actually take this black panel in the back, and we're going to pull this down like so, and it's actually going to split in half like that. And we're going to come around to the front and open up this gold panel. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this whole thing around, revealing the head, but we have to rotate the proboscis up, and then you can leave it up, but you should probably leave it down, and we'll collapse this down a little bit. Let me adjust my camera slightly, and then we're going to go ahead and aim this sucker down like so, and then these panels are going to come back up, and it's a little hard to see, but these black panels on the side are coming back up, and then they're going to clip around the back here and peg into the back of the robot like neck area, and that's going to lock all that stuff into place. So now this is nice and locked in place, and that's a little bit loose, but once we close this up, these tabs are going to lock into the front and hold everything together. So now it is nice and secure, and you've still got your waist swivel going on here. It's very, very tight, very stiff, and very nice as well. So next thing you want to take, you can see you've got the robot arms coming out of these sides here. You just want to go ahead and rotate these up like so, and that'll bring the shoulders up to their proper height. And you can see it rotate just like that. And you've even got like little screws in the back here. So you just want it so the screws are facing back towards you, and that's when you know his arms are correctly aligned. There you go. Last thing you want to do is bring these black panels down, and you can see there's a little tab on the end here and a little slot right there, and those are just gonna tab right in on the side here, or on the back I should say, right on the back. And then you have these insect legs kind of just hanging around, so basically all you got to do is kind of just find out where you think you want them to go. You can have them kind of over the shoulders if you want, or, you know, just hanging off the back. They don't have any official home, so you just want to kind of find out where you think they look the best. And that's maybe one instance where the official legs might look better, just because they are smaller and they'll be, I guess, less obtrusive. But in order to have that really nice looking kind of insect mode, you know, it's a sacrifice. So you got to just kind of pick your battles. Where do you want that to really feature? And that's pretty much it. But I think this looks just fine. It doesn't stick out too far out the back, and I think it looks just fine. So rotate the fists around, and now you have Grenadier or Bombshell in his robot mode. Alright, so now that you've got him in robot mode, you can go ahead and get his fists open. And his fists are kind of weird. They like lock close. It's very strange. Okay, come on, buddy. There we go. Oh my goodness. And you can just take the gun, very much like any of the Masterpiece figures, and just kind of pop it into his hand. Presumably, you know, that's the idea. So if I end up breaking this today, I do apologize. But yeah, there you go. You can hold that in his hand, and you can get some very nice poses out of this guy. Let me give you a quick close-up of the face here. Very cool head sculpt. I really do like it. The eyes look awesome, with like really nice metallic red paint going on, and he does have the miniaturized proboscis up on the top, which I think looks weird. It looks weird at first, but the more you have it, the more you turn his head around, it actually starts to look really nice. And of course he's got shoulder articulation. His shoulders can go up, especially if I move that out of the way. They can go up about that far. He's got the rotation. He's got the bicep swivel. He does have a double hinged elbow. Well, kind of a double hinge. This kind of goes up at the bicep. He does have the swiveling wrist, the opening hand that is very difficult to open, but hopefully that'll loosen up a little bit over time. He does have the waist swivel, which is super stiff right now because it is brandy spanking new. He does have nice hip uppity and outity. And he's got a double hinged knee, which I think works really nicely for this guy. Let's see how he balances. Yeah, there you go. He's got some good balance, just possibly because of a lot of that die cast. Feels like maybe his thighs are die cast too. I'm not even sure, but he does have his feet can go down a little bit like that, and of course I did mention the ankle rock as well. So very, very cool. Lots of articulation on this guy. Lots of character, personality. There are two versions coming out of this dude. He does have the one that I've got here, which is the toy version with the purple chest, and then there is one with a gray chest that is the cartoon version. So you can get whichever one you want. I do believe they're both available now. I'm not 100% sure on that, but you can of course check and find out easily enough. But yeah, really, really cool. I do like him quite a lot, and I'm still trying to decide how I want to actually have him. Do I want the... Yeah, I'm really starting to lean more towards this. I really do like it a lot. But he is an awesome figure. Let me do a quick size comparison here. Here he is with Masterpiece Wheeljack. So you can see he is a little bit shorter than MP Wheeljack, and he is a bit more expensive, and that is because he is a third-party, smaller factory and all that, and he does have a ton of die cast. Like, The difference in weight here is redonkulous right now. But I think he's a great size for a Masterpiece Insecticon. He's a great sculpt, great figure overall. I do like him quite a lot, and I honestly had seen like pictures and all kinds of stuff. I bought this guy kind of on a whim because I do have the old Fans Project Insecticons, the Ninja guys, and I like them quite a lot, and I had them on my Masterpiece display. But I think this guy's going to replace him. Just because, well, he's a lot more solid for one thing. He's a lot easier to transform, and just a little bit more fun. I mean, I do really like those guys because of their accessories, and they are very cool to have and display. But they're not really fun to play with. They're very fiddly, and like I said, this guy is like dead solid and just super cool and looks really actually very nice to display. So I think he is going to replace them. So give me 1 second and we will transform this guy real quick back to insect mode. Okay, so to turn this guy back into insect mode, I'm going to do this pretty quick. We're just going to take this out of his hand. I'm going to pop it onto the side here. Get these guys on the back and just pull the insect limbs out of the way here. We're going to go ahead and open up the chest here. I'm going to pull this back a little bit here and just split it. There we go. Then this whole thing, make sure his head is turned around, and make sure the nozzle is tucked away safely. Just gonna go ahead and extend his nose out, plug this guy back in the top, close this up, and plug it back into the bottom. We're gonna go ahead and bring the arms back down this way. There we go. Back down this way, and you can actually tell the direction that they need to go because the arms are kind of cut in that proper orientation, so you can get that going on. And it's usually easier just to turn the hands in like so. Just kind of make them a little easier to get out of the way. Just tab the arms together like that. There you go. We're going to twist these out to the side like this. Flip the feet in, like so. Now we're going to take these insect legs and just twist those out. And for this, the robot feet should pretty much stay in their proper area. Now you want to make sure you are twisting the leg at the right section. You want to keep this like light gray bit kind of straight, and then twist the insect butt around it, and just kind of get that all tucked on in like so. At this point, I guess you can add, you know, this gun if you want to, just to that, but again, it looks dumb, so I'm just gonna leave it off. But you can just make sure this is all kind of together, and I'm sure I have something misaligned here, or maybe not, maybe I'm just not. There we go. Just collapse that back together. Twist the feet out of the way in the back here. There we go. And then this part can be a little tricky, just kind of massaging this into the proper spot. But it really shouldn't be an ordeal of any kind. You're just going to bring this, kind of twist it a little bit, and then just tab it in. And actually that was quite easy. I think it was a little tougher the first time just because it was, you know, brand new, it had never been attached before. Maybe it needed to settle in a little bit. Then do the same on the other side. There is a little hole, and it's hard to see because it's all black, but there's a little hole there on the forearm that is just gonna slide right into, and it helps maybe to, there we go, just like that. And then, you know, just fix the legs however you want, stand them up, and there you go, he's back in insect mode. So yeah, overall, I'm very, very happy I picked this guy up, and now, you know, I'm kind of in for the rest of the set, I guess. I was not anticipating that. I really wasn't wanting to buy a whole bunch of more third-party figures, just because, you know, the Dino box, the Dino bots are really quite pricey themselves, but these are rather reasonable. They're like $70 if you get them on an early bird, or like $80, you know, otherwise. And that's really not bad. It's not that much more than a domestic pricing for, you know, regular Masterpiece car. So it is really reasonable and super, super good quality. You know, I can't say that enough about this guy. Really well done figure, and a whole lot of fun just to mess around with. And as you can see, very easy to transform. So yeah, I like him a lot. And I think I am going to put this clear yellow on. Hopefully that won't be too difficult, but I think you just unscrew it from the sides, what it looks like. Anyway, that is going to do it for this review, guys. I want to thank you so very much for watching. As always, be sure to leave a like if you found this video helpful, or if you enjoyed it, or whatever. I forget what I say at the end of all these things. But anyway, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and of course subscribe if you want to see more. In the meantime, thanks again for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.